His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa met with the heads of the delegations participating in the 90th periodic meeting of the leaders of the Shura representatives, national and Ummah councils of the GCC countries hosted by Bahrain at Rafah Palace. His Royal Highness affirmed Bahrain's commitment under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to strengthen GCC cooperation and supporting initiatives that contribute to the progress and development of member states. His Royal Highness highlighted the importance of building and expanding Gulf cooperation across various fields, noting that such collaborative progress reflects the shared vision and aspirations of the GCC leaders. His Royal Highness affirmed that Bahrain's historic ties and shared interests with GCC countries reflect the solidarity and shared values among their people. His Royal Highness extended best wishes to all participating delegations for success in achieving their common objectives. His Royal Highness also highlighted the prominent role played by the GCC legislative branches in coordinating joint positions and supporting regional and international efforts across various issues and forums. His Royal Highness noted that these efforts reflect the unity and cohesion of the GCC countries and embody the vision and aspirations of their leaders for a future of greater progress and prosperity. His Royal Highness highlighted the region's commitment to deliberation and consensus, which drives initiatives and programs that advance development for all. For their part, the heads of the delegations expressed their gratitude for His Royal Highness's hospitality and committing to strengthening joint Gulf cooperation. They also extended their best wishes to Bahrain for its continued growth and prosperity. Present were the Speaker of the Representatives Council Ahmed al-Musallam, the Chairman of the Shura Council Ali al-Saleh, the Minister of the Prime Minister's Court His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the President of the Crown Prince's Court Salman bin Ahmed bin Salman Al Khalifa. The Minister of the Prime Minister's Court and Chairman of the High Committee of the Rashid Equestrian Horse Racing Club REHC, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, met with the councillors at the Japan Racing Association Hiroshi. His Highness highlighted that the Bahrain-Japan strategic partnership continues to advance in line with the unwavering support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman noted that the recent visit of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to Japan represented a significant milestone in Bahrain-Japanese relations, further enhancing the partnership across various fields, including the equestrian horse racing sectors. His Highness highlighted the importance of the equestrian sector and emphasized the Kingdom's commitment to further strengthening partnerships that support its sustainable development. His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman underscored that the REHC High Committee remains dedicated to expanding international cooperation, further reinforcing Bahrain's position as a distinguished global destination for horse racing. For his part, Hiroshi also expressed his gratitude for the opportunity to meet with His Royal Highness, commending Bahrain's notable progress in organizing horse racing events. Hiroshi also extended his best wishes to the Kingdom of Bahrain for continued progress and prosperity. The Minister of the Prime Minister's Court and Chairman of the Rashid Equestrian Horse Racing Club REHC High Committee, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, attended yesterday the draw for participating jockeys at the 7th edition of the Bahrain International Trophy at the Four Seasons Hotel Bahrain Bay. His Highness affirmed that the numerous international championships and sporting events hosted by Bahrain reflect the Kingdom's capabilities and competitive advantages, which strengthen its position on the global stage. His Highness noted that such events contribute to supporting the Kingdom's comprehensive development led by His Majesty the King and supported by the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. His Highness noted that the continued success of the Bahrain International Trophy over the years has strengthened the Kingdom's reputation within the global equestrian and horse racing community, which underscores Bahrain's ability to host and successfully deliver international championships and races. His Highness also highlighted that the Bahrain International Trophy, set to be held on Friday the 14th of November at the Rashid Equestrian Horse Racing Club, continues to attract wide participation from leading international stables. His Highness outlined that the strong international turnout reflects the global recognition that the race enjoys within the international equestrian horse racing community, welcoming all participants and wishing them success. His Highness commended the unwavering dedication and tireless efforts of the members of the Rashid Equestrian Horse Racing Club, as well as the outstanding contributions of the club's partners, whose collective efforts have played a vital role in advancing the Kingdom's horse racing and equestrian sector and further cementing Bahrain's standing around the world. The draw ceremony was attended by a number of dignitaries, officials, and representatives of the event sponsors and supporters, as well as horse owners, trainers, participating jockeys, and members of the local and international media. During the draw, the starting gate numbers were determined for the participants participating horses from both international and Bahraini stables that will compete in the main race. Global horse racing enthusiasts are eagerly anticipating the commencement of the Bahrain International Trophy Race, which promises an exciting showcase of competition among an elite field of international horses representing some of the most prestigious stables in global racing, led by world-renowned jockeys and trainers. The 19th periodic meeting of the heads of the GCC Shura Representatives and National Assembly Councils concluded today, chaired by the Speaker of the Representatives Council and Chairman of the Executive Committee of the Parliamentary Division Ahmed Al-Musallam and Shura Council Chairman and Head of the Parliamentary Division Delegation Ali Al-Saleh. During the meeting, Al-Musallam affirmed that this meeting is not merely a periodic stop on the path of Gulf parliamentary work, but a living embodiment of conscious political will and insightful parliamentary vision that seeks to consolidate institutional integration and activate effective coordination tools, enhancing the GCC's ability to face challenges with confidence and competence. He also stressed that the GCC legislative councils will remain a fundamental source of support for the development process and a platform for responsible parliamentary diplomacy based on Gulf and Arab principles. In his address before the meeting, the Shura Council Chairman stressed that the participation of His Majesty the King in the Sharm el-Sheikh Summit of Peace as a reflection of Bahrain's commitment to the principles of comprehensive and just peace, noting the kingdom's diplomatic approach grounded in respect for state sovereignty, the pursuit of political solution and the prioritization of a dialogue over conflict. Saleh noted that the GCC parliamentary meeting stands as a foundation of joint parliamentary action, reflecting the deep-rooted bonds among GCC states and the commitment of their leaders to advancing cooperation and integration amid rapid regional and global transformations. The chairman of the Supreme Council of Health, the SCH, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, paid a field visit to the cardiology unit at Salmania Medical Complex to review the unit's operations and follow up on efforts to develop specialized services. The SCH chairman reviewed the diagnostic and treatment services provided at the unit in accordance with the latest international medical standards, as well as the training and research programs implemented by the unit as part of the efforts to enhance the quality of healthcare and expand specialized services within government hospitals. He praised the quality services provided by Salmania Medical Complex in the field of cardiac care, commending the competence and high level of expertise of the national staff. For her part, Government Hospital CEO Dr. Maryam Al-Jalahma pointed out that the cardiology unit is expanding its diagnostic and therapeutic services using the latest digital technologies. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, met with the Acting Director General of the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development, Walid Shamlan Al Bahar, upon his visit to the kingdom to sign a loan agreement to finance a 220 and 66 kilovolt electricity transmission network development project between the Government of Bahrain and the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development. The Minister of Finance affirmed the depth of the long-standing fraternal relations between Bahrain and Kuwait and the continuous development and prosperity in various fields with the support of His Majesty the King and His Highness the Emir of Kuwait. He also noted the keenness of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to continue promoting comprehensive development and developing infrastructures. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa praised Kuwait's efforts through the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development to strengthen cooperation in economic and social development. He added that Bahrain attaches a great importance to developing infrastructure and driving economic development. He affirmed Bahrain's keenness to continue its close cooperation with the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development and developing economic partnerships that serve mutual interests. For his part, Al-Bahra has affirmed that the signing of the agreement is part of the ongoing efforts to develop the electricity system in Bahrain, noting that the electricity transmission network development project is one of the important strategic projects that increase the efficiency of the network, enhancing its reliability to support urban and economic development plans. The Minister of Municipalities and Agriculture, Engineer Wael Al-Mubarak, announced the launch of the Bahraini Farmers Market for its new season starting on Saturday, November 29, 2025 and continuing until February 14, 2026. He highlighted the significant support the agricultural sector receives from His Majesty the King as a fundamental pillar for enhancing food security. This support is underscored by His Majesty's emphasis on the importance of advancing food security and solidifying its sustainability.
The Bahraini Farmers Market is a highly anticipated seasonal event, returning this year with renewed vibrancy and broader participation from local farmers. Each farmer carries a story of hard work and perseverance, extending from their small fields to the hands of visitors, illuminating a human aspect that redefines the relationship between the Bahraini farmer and their land. The Ministry of Municipalities Affairs and Agriculture announced on November 29th the launch of the Farmers Market, a step that underscores Bahrain's commitment to supporting local production and enhancing food security. It also provides an opportunity to support Bahraini farmers and empower them to showcase their local produce on this unique platform. The market combines economics, community, and agricultural culture, sending a clear message that agriculture is not merely a profession but a living and evolving heritage. In its new season, the market will feature 32 local farmers, along with several agricultural companies, nurseries, and apiaries. It will also include artisanal activities, displays by productive families, educational and recreational programs for children, and restaurants and cafes. Every corner of the farmers market tells the story of a vibrant day. Visitors admire the quality of the produce, while farmers proudly explain their farming methods and the secrets of caring for each plant. Here, visitors do more than just buy, they participate in an experience defined by patience, diligence, and a spirit of sustainability.
The Works Ministry's Undersecretary Engineer Sheikh Mish'al bin Mohammed Al Khalifa conducted a field visit to the construction site of the bridge linking Sheikh Isa bin Salman Bridge and Avenue 105 in Busaitin. He was briefed on the current implementation phases of the work plan for the upcoming period. He commended the efforts of the work teams in accelerating the pace of completion, noting that the project has reached approximately 60% completion in line with the approved implementation schedule. He explained that the project is one of the important strategic projects being implemented by the ministry, aimed at enhancing traffic flow and developing the infrastructure between Muharraq and capital governance to support economic development and attract investments to Bahrain. Under the directives of His Majesty the King's Representative for Humanitarian Works and Youth Affairs and Honorary President of the Bahrain Royal Equestrian Endurance Federation Brief, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Federation signed an MOU with the Bahrain Anti-Doping Agency to enhance joint cooperation in the field of anti-doping. The agreement was signed during a joint meeting between the two parties aimed at exploring avenues for future cooperation in the field of anti-doping. The meeting was attended by the agency's chairman, Dr. Khalid Al-Sheikh, and Secretary General of the Federation, Ghalib Al-Alawi. Both sides emphasized the importance of this partnership in raising awareness of the dangers of doping and the joint effort to eliminate it, thus ensuring the promotion of fair play. Members of the Federation commended the agency's efforts, particularly as they will strengthen cooperation in the field of anti-doping and reaffirm the Federation's firm commitment to implementing international standards in this area. The meeting focused on strengthening cooperation and coordination in combating doping in sports, stemming from Bahrain's firm commitment to the principles of clean sport and fair competition. The agency's CEO reviewed the agency's national strategy and the significant progress it has made recently. The two sides also discussed mechanisms for joint cooperation in developing training and awareness programs on the dangers of doping, as well as implementing testing programs. The Bahrain Institute for Political Development, BIPD, concluded its training course entitled Strategic Planning for Election Campaign Management with the participation of candidates and campaign managers. This training course was part of the Institute's National Parliamentary and Municipal Elections Program, TRAIN, implemented in preparation for the upcoming elections. It also aimed to empower participants to understand effective campaigning planning also mechanisms based on scientific and methodological principles. This involved analyzing the political and social environment using scientific tools, contributing to the development of well-considered plans and grounded in data and real-world information. The course covered several topics, including the importance of defining the campaign's vision and mission, methods for managing human and financial resources, strategies for communicating with voters, and the use of modern media tools to reach target audiences. The course witnessed significant interaction from participants who discussed the concept and mechanisms of strategic planning and the best way to manage a team and communicate with voters.